name is Miss Malvina. Welcome. Come in and speak. Okay, we're gonna get back right into our topic. This is part two. Don't get lost in the sauce. Okay, all right. Come in and speak. I hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed and thriving Thursday. Okay. All right, so we stopped here. I believe Naeem is going to join us again this week. Hey, Dawn, we stopped here on the slides last week when they're saying don't believe the hype. Hey, Fatima, y'all know how I do with these names. Hey, Sid, happy thriving Thursday. All right, I believe Naeem is joining us, but we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so last week we were saying don't believe the hype, where we was getting caught up into like the social media, people posting things, our family telling us certain things. Hey, Lakeisha, hey, sis, our friends making us seem like everything is all good. The business, hey, LT, the business are running well. Everything is all gravy, but we just this is what this is saying. Don't believe the hype, okay? Part two, y'all. Not should be this. I'm not sure. We'll see. But how's everybody doing? Hey, y'all. Now look, it got smaller. Now I got my glasses on, y'all. Hold up. All right, here we go. So when we see celebrities, famous couples, family and friends enjoying life, some may even give us advice, or we enjoy getting advice from them. What we fail to realize, or don't want to recognize, these individuals are not perfect. They may be hurting, they may be depressed, they may be crying out for help. You just don't know when you see certain things on social media. Okay. Amen. I'm doing good. Oh yeah, Dawn. How was everybody? Everybody had a good time in New York. I was like, they left me. I tried to get Camry to get me something while y'all was up in New York. Hey, Cam. Mr. Sam. Hey, Mr. Sam. Have I met you, Mr. Sam? Oh, there you go. Woo, there you go. Hold up. Naeem, there you go. There you go.
What's good? Can you hear me?
I hope he coming back. This week. There you go. So we on this is part two, Naeem. So you can continue where you last week. But the slide I'm on now is saying like everything that glitter isn't gold. Just because these individuals have what they need or want doesn't mean they're doing swell. In other cases, they could be. Okay. Yep, he's back. Naeem, you want to add to it?
Hey, y'all, how y'all feeling today?
Baby.
I feel good right now. I ain't gonna lie. I feel good. But you want me to elaborate it first, or you go?
You go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Everything that glitter and gold, I actually not only believe, but I agree to that because because they accomplish something. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean it don't come with flaws at all. Everything will come with flaws no matter what, no matter how it's seen, no matter how it was set up and everything. It's always going to come with some sort of flaw because if it's not realistic as it was before, because how you can accomplish something and you never went through a struggle with it, you're going to struggle in every single thing you come across. It don't matter if you perfect at it, you're going to struggle somehow in some way. That's why sometimes you gotta really often remain humble, and that's the number one problem with people. Is because, say example, somebody could accomplish something big, and they be like, "Oh, that can never be me," because and they failed at it. They be like, "Oh, it can never happen to me." It could be, and that's boosts your chance of it happening to you. So that's why sometimes you gotta remain humble at your best. What's good, y'all? How y'all? Hey, y'all. I can't. What's up, Fatima? What's up, my yo? What's good, Don? What's good, look, Keisha Harris? What's good? It's a lot of y'all. Y'all showing love today. Listen, I'm feeling good right now. I'm on a positive note today. Yeah.
That's Mr. Sam said grass is happy thriving Thursday if I haven't spoke to y'all. Mr. Sam said grass is greener where you water it. Everything has a shine at the beginning. You want to elaborate on that or you want me?
I mean, you go ahead. You go ahead. You go
Okay. I
ahead.
mean, because I don't want to overstep now. Because this is y'all platform, so I like to let y'all speak freely, But you're right, Mr. Sam, with the grass is greener where you water it, because that's the thing. When we see people don't put that much energy into like their own selves or their own situation, and then at the beginning, sometimes things do look good and it is good, but then you don't. But it's the thing is what's behind the scene. I could get on here, or Naeem or anybody else can get on here. We can smile. We can, hey, how are y'all? You just don't know what we may have encountered before we got on here, or what we went through this week. You just don't know. So, like you said, grass is greener where you water things at. So, Naeem, because I see you got your hand. When you get like that, I know you want to say something.
Not
Big
Donovan
elaborator.
said, yeah, you about to be the big elaborator. We ready to be called the elaborates. You feel me? The elaborates. That's a good tag team name right there for us. But I really want to elaborate it, especially like I like how you use the analogy, use an example of me, because I ain't gonna lie, like here and really like be all in good positive vibes. But it's like at before, not everybody know what's going on behind the scenes, what I have going on. And I feel like all the time it's not always for somebody to know. Cause like I said, we always want to have a flaw throughout the whole process. He has a shine at the beginning, but at the same time, it's not always going to be a shine every day. All because you got to shine this one day doesn't mean it's going to happen the next day. You can like say example, you could be a YouTuber like me. You could be a YouTuber. Your video have 1K views on one video. Doesn't mean 1K views the next day. So that it depends on the algorithm, how much effort you put into these things, your daily hobbies or disciplining yourself. So it's always going to be a flaw with it. Anything you coming with in life at all times by any means. That's how I stand on it and how I look at things. Because if it don't have a flaw, it's not realistic. Put this in y'all heads. If it's not flawed, it's not realistic.
Are you done? Oh, okay. But yeah, you and Naeem, you're right. We all got flaws. Nobody is perfect. And like Naeem said, if you do have flaws, you are realistic. We not perfect people and stuff like that. So you have to understand it. Okay. So let me go to the next slide before I had to hurt my child. Oh, hey Zan. All right. Okay. All right. So let me go to the next slide. So what? So well, we already went on that. Like, what does that mean to you? Everything that glitter isn't gold. So anybody or like Mr. Sam was saying that you gotta water your grass first, and then everything in the beginning is shining, but like you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. That anybody want to say what that means to them? Even you, Naeem, you pretty much was going over it anyway.
I mean, I'll give another definition if I got to, but I mean, another way it means to me is as if like not only having a like a flaw, but as if you know not only having a flaw, but actually I say getting used to of having a flaw, because I'm not gonna lie, like where my L said, it reminds me of a person just trying to portray that image of a person they not, as if they're trying to imitate someone else instead of being themselves. And that's what we gotta bring awareness to. That's what where people get their heads messed up at. You don't have to be some something like this and that because doesn't mean you have to do this. Say example, I don't know if y'all be on TikTok lately, but on TikTok, people normalize normal. People normalizing scamming is a good thing. Oh, it's motion for real. It's really not, because you scamming off it and you don't know that can actually make you get put in risk. Like, who wants to like really, really take. People that scam, they'll really just talk to you, be like, "Oh yeah, I can make that in 2 days. Why you gotta wait for 2 weeks?" I'd rather for wait for like my pay for every 2 weeks just to get paid. As long as I ain't got a scamming person, as long as I ain't gotta get my house raided, I ain't gotta do all that. I want to work to the point where I don't gotta worry about a thing. I want to work to the point where I don't have to worry about the police on my back. I don't want to do all that. Like, I don't have to scam. Oh, if you don't scam, you just broke. Just say that. It's not that. It's just that nobody's not finna go to jail for somebody that's put me in this thing. And people gotta stop normalizing that. They not like that, so it's no need, you know.
Yeah. And to me, it's like living life on life terms. We all going through a struggle. Do what you can within your means. What you may see somebody else doing. It might not just be, not saying your time ain't coming. Everybody get a turn. But right now it's just not your time. So you just, celebrate the people who time it is, and then when it's your time, then you can go ahead and shine. But everybody gonna go through like a different progress and different steps in life, depending on where they at mentally, financially, spiritually, and all that. So it's like, just, be you. Don't try to be nobody other than yourself with your flaws and all. If don't nobody like it, like I tell y'all, somebody gonna be mad. It is what it is. You don't like me, it's okay, because it's just, it is what it is. But I see, and Zion said everything you think is good or that you want isn't what it seems like when you really get into it. Right. It's that's just like being an entrepreneur. You definitely have to be have a mindset of you're going to have the up days, the down days, the up season and the down seasons. So they don't know behind closed doors what you have to go to get to that type of things in your business. Just like with me with the jewelry, they don't know. Y'all, they see me get on there, go live, and I'm like, yeah, $5 this and $5 that. When I get off, my table, my sofas and everything, maybe my floors and everything is covered with jewelry. Then I gotta sit there before I can even eat, get my son a bed, take my own bath, anything else, help with homework. I gotta sit there and bag up everybody's stuff. Then I gotta send everybody how much it is. Then after I do all that, I have to then wait to the end of the week, and then you have to wait to peak. Some people is paying, some people might not pay, for whatever reason. So then you just gotta go through all that. Then you gotta go to the post office, put it in the mail, or drop it to each individual home if you got that going on. So you just don't know behind the scenes. I do transportation, I pick kids up. You don't know what mood set the child is in that day, what they went through at home before you got them. So sometimes I got kids trying to attack me and everything, but that's part of my job, that as being a transportation person, to make sure the child home to school safely. So that's what I'm saying. You don't know what behind the scenes. It looks good and you doing everything. Like I said, sometimes even on here, I question myself. Camry will tell you I cry sometimes because I'll be like, I don't know what to talk about. I'm going through a whole thing. But then when I get on here, you don't know that I might have been crying 2 hours earlier, or that the presentation won't upload to the restream and all. So you just don't know what a person go through behind the scenes. Okay. Did you want to say something, Naeem?
Uh,
No.
I didn't know you was the person that do transportation. Like help kids to go to school and cross the street. I never knew you done some stuff like that. I thought you was just like Cam hype man for real. I thought you was just like type of mother that's a hype man for like a manager. Like you got that one parent that sticks right by your side and hype you up like a hype man. That's how you just remind me of my mother. Cause anything I do, as long as it's necessary, my mother with it. My mother gonna talk me through it. But it's like if my mother said, my mother gonna be like, yeah, go for it. Like my mother is like, ride or die. And I just feel like you is the type of person, you remind me of that type of person. You just determined.
I know, and I am, but I have to give Cam credit. A lot of stuff that Cam do, and I like to be transparent. I like to be real. Is all mostly Cam. She'll tell me what she's going to do, and I'm like, hold up, but she grown now, so I have to let her do it. But she always been like self sufficient and an independent person. Even as a small child, the girl was bagging up. I think I said that in my interview I did with Miss Joni when I first came on here, and she was like bagging up candy from Sam's, taking it in there, selling it, the schoolmates and all that. Y'all know she did the smoothies when she first started out. Man, I didn't know if they was gonna expel my child or not with the with the smoothies because she was taking them to school, and they was like, "No, you can't do that on the school premises." So then, me being the mother, or as Naeem said, the hype man, I said, "Well, I'll bring them in my trunk." And then they can't. What they gonna do? I've been out of school, graduated 20+ years ago, and so she would do the sales, and then I would bring them and then pop the trunk. So then we were selling the smoothie from the trunk. So it's like she's very self sufficient, Naeem. I'm there if she need me or she need questions, and a lot of times she know me. I'm gonna be real raw with her, so she ain't gonna come to me unless she really need me. Cause I'm gonna be real. I ain't cutting no corners with her. So that's so a lot of it is her being self sufficient though. Even not wait a minute. What
I
is Dawn
agree.
saying?
My fault.
Then no, go ahead, go ahead.
I agree because I don't know, like, because I remember when I used to go to Cherry Hill and I was in well, I used to go to Cherry Hill Middle School and I did robotics for them. Like, our team was one of the best robotics teams in the city,
Wow.
and my mother would always make sure if I got a competition to go to, say example, I gotta go to Western or Poly or Morgan or somewhere I gotta have a competition at, my mother would make sure I wake up on time so I can get by the school by Cherry Hill, so school bus that's gonna drop us off right then and there. Cause we always had transportation. Like my mother would make sure I prepare for the night before. Like when I was 14 and 15, I used to help people with like making a robotics competition in my school. Like I went as 12 teams coming in one middle school, and it was high schools as well. It was middle schools and everything. So it's like my mother was like that, but she always let me get my credit too. Like my mother was not really the type of person that searched for credit. She already know what credit is due, and I already know what credit is due. So it's like we don't even have to argue or debate and none of that. Like I don't really do none of that with my mother. We already gotta understand it, so we're gonna stick by that, and I agree with that.
Yep. And again, that's a good thing, Naeem. Lakeisha said people always want what someone else has, but don't want to put forth the work or deal with what comes with it. And you're right, Lakeisha. And that's what I'm. That's why I named the different avenues of things that I do. And people don't know. It's just I don't do corporate 9 to 5, 8 to 4:30. I'm strictly entrepreneur. That's all I do. So, but it comes with different things behind the scenes. People think that you just go home, you good, you don't have to worry about nothing. But sometimes, to be honest with you, being an at-home parent or being an at-home mom is more work than it is to go to 8 to 4:30. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So don't think that it look good, but then some days it's just some days you can relax. Some days you just on a treadmill running and ripping and you doing this and doing that. Then you try and make sure everybody good. You are still in a leadership role for your family, your friends, your own businesses, and everything. So people looking at you, people requesting your time. I need you to do this for me. I need you to do that for me. Can you help me with this? So you always, because what? You're home. They know you, they feel like you don't have nothing going on. You got time to do a lot, but you really don't. When you do get a little bit of time, which is between the 8 to 12:30 mark for me, I'm trying to take me a nap because I don't know what the rest of my day is going to consist of. So it's a lot with it. It's good, but on the other hand, you have also a downfall with it as well. So people might want what you got going on, but they don't want to put up with what comes with it. And wait a minute, just said, let me know if you want to chime in. Gemma said definitely never be quick to hop on the crazy trends. Yeah, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. You gotta really evaluate what's going. Play the tape out. Um, Gemma said, being patient and grateful. Dawn, speaking of BU, are y'all? Oh, the talent show. He want to know if we coming to the talent show. Tonio said, I feel like once you get a good level of patience, life gets a little easier. Tonio, you are right. That's true. You have to be. I have people will tell you I have the patience. I don't think nobody in Baltimore in this world have more patience besides the man above is me. Like I put up with a lot. I endure a lot from people, all avenues.
You going in and
And
out.
I still go. I'm going in and out. Can you hear me?
You was at first.
Oh, okay. Okay. Probably this service up here, y'all. I'm up in the village. Y'all know how to service in the village is. But yeah, so you just don't, it depends on what it's a lot. It's a lot. But I just go through stuff. I got a lot of patience and I just take one day at a time. One day at a time, y'all. That's it. But you gotta have patience this day and time because somebody will get you out of character. And that's something that I'm also not going to allow people to do, is get me out of character lately. And Mayo says that one parent that's motivational and on top of you for all yourself, helping you through everything. You right, Mayo. Right, y'all. That's a wonderful thing. Support is just when you got support, it's amazing. You definitely this day and time you need support. Reality said, my mom feel like same way about me. She wants me to slow down. Yeah, don't overwork yourself and overburn yourself, y'all, because you gotta definitely take care of yourself, your health, and all of that. Zion said, I believe it's just in a human nature. We have to learn to be grateful and appreciate what we have right now. Right, right. And like I said, that pandemic, I keep going back to that, y'all, because that was a trying time. And then that really showed me to really be grateful for what's in front of me. That, I've lost some friends and family with the COVID and everything, my grandmother and stuff like that. But oh, they can hear me now. You can hear me now? Oh yeah, they said the village. Yeah, so y'all know how the village service is. Oh, and I got
Nah,
Comcast.
the
Gosh, I
Cherry
got
Hill service
Comcast.
was.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, Riel. You said you got 3 jobs and going to school. It's a lot. Yeah, but you know what? I believe like with that, it's keeping you focused. It's keeping you out of trouble. It's keeping you out of the danger zones because your mind is focused on whatever your goals might be. It might be to buy a home, to make sure your credit good, to reach back and grab somebody, back from your neighborhood, your family and friends that's struggling, and help you get to where you at. So that working is not a bad thing, but just pace yourself. Patience. So one thing it keeps you is active. I have a friend that does all he does is work. That's but it kept him active, and he doesn't have any like health problems or anything like that. And I'm like, wow, because I work too, but woo, you got me beat. But it keeps you healthy, but you just have to pace yourself. Yep. Oh, yeah. Please make sure somebody asks me to upgrade the Comcast, because I think I got the free one. Look, I ain't even. Let me go to the next slide, y'all. Y'all know me and Naeem get on here. It be 10 o'clock tonight. Naeem, thank you for joining us. They asked for you to come back. I said, all right, I'm gonna ask. I can't pull by the hand, but I can ask. Let me put y'all know I can't see that little. Can somebody find
Thanks to
yo?
Cam though.
Yeah, she
Miss
got
Malvina.
huh?
Thanks to Cam though, cause she texted me. She texted me what I was supposed to, she asked me do I want to go on Thriver Thursday? I said, dang, I forgot all about Thriver Thursday. And it reminds me of the time when I was on here last week. Somebody was saying, oh, Nine gotta come back. He got to come back. I don't really want me on here. I said, now I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, they said you was really a lot of the people on my end was saying you really had some knowledge. They liked to hear your story. That's the thing. Because y'all, I can get on here and talk I'm a talker. People say I talk from sun up to sundown, but they really need to hear from y'all. How y'all feel, what y'all going through, what y'all experience from y'all level. I'm 41, so mine is different from yours. I can tell you some information, but they want to really hear your story. That's why I say if anybody want to get on and share your share your story or what you're going through, your experiences, because it's different from when I was coming up 20 plus years ago till when y'all coming up now. Life is different. Things is happening differently. People going, it's not even the family, not even the same no more how it was back then. It's just not, the community is not the same. The neighbors are not the same. Now you gotta be watching over your back. I don't care where you at, school, work, wherever you go at now, you have to definitely be careful. It wasn't like that at my time coming up. So that's why they like to hear from y'all. So y'all, it's a so there we go. We have to know people's stories. See, they gotta know your story. So it says, people have ups and downs just like the next person. People are trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Yes, the people in the same businesses that we are in could be making millions. They have billion followers, like Naeem was saying. They have a lot of support. Their job is paying more. But you just have to know where people actually are coming from. You just don't know with what walks of life or what people might have did. Some people might have got the lead case money, might have hit the lottery, match 5 or something like that, came into some fortunes, or somebody left them some money. You just don't know what people going through, and then they'll say something else, but it might can't even afford what they got. You just don't know till you really know. Oh, y'all said Miss Jones is Trent by the. Oh, Trent.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
my man Trent. That's
Oh,
my man Trent. Wait, Trent, where you be at, man? I ain't talked to Trent in a minute. I remember I met him in person one time. We was at the fun. It was me, Charles, and Dorian. Like, I ain't gonna never forget that moment. Like, we had fun around that time. Not it's that's what remind me, like, stuff like that don't be the same. Cause it's like if you know me, I used to hang out with the Heartbeats almost every time. Almost every time. I used to hang out with Charles, Trent, Jada, especially Cam and Elder. I used to be with them all the time. Like, I used to be with them all the time. Now it's like we got a lot of new Heartbeats here, and I didn't even met not one of them. So it's like people only know me through the computer. So it's like, dang, man. It's like, man, I ain't meet him in a minute. Like, it's, and I
y'all
met
might have to do
Zion
a
too.
meet and greet. What about like a meet? I don't know where though, but like a meet and greet where you can meet everybody. Some of the new ones, some of the vintage ones. Hey,
Yeah.
Miss Joni. And he been at school and working out with basketball. Oh, I know that's right. He's been busy.
Yeah,
You
my
see it
man's
now?
Trent. He played basketball. He played for Patterson.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
What
he
grade?
played for
What
Patterson.
varsity? What is it? JV?
I don't know which one he on, but it is varsity JV though.
So y'all, so welcome Trent. Happy Thriving Thursday. So y'all, the next slide we were saying we were saying don't get lost in the sauce, but we see people showboating and acting like they got it going on. They might got it going on, they might not. You just don't know. Just to give y'all a recap of what's going on. This is part 2 because Naeem took us all the way through for part 1. So this is part 2. Oh, varsity. Oh, okay. So you can already come up out of there in a minute. So y'all, with family and friends, people are going to, like I just said, people are going to make themselves be bigger and better than we can imagine. They'll make it seem like they got the best job. They save the most money. They have the greatest insurance. They have the best business and it's flourishing. They got the cheapest interest rate. But some may be telling the truth. Most of the time, people will make themselves seem like all is well. But you saying something, Naeem? Oh, I thought you raised your hand up.
Oh, I was about to elaborate on the slide.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go
so
ahead. Let
we
me go back.
basically talk about how they make it seem so peaches and cream. And I ain't gonna lie, I did not read the whole slide. So I think you gotta inform me on that again. My bad, Miss Joni, if you watching this, cause I ain't gonna lie, almost every meeting I used to go to, I always ask the person, can you repeat that question for me again? Or can you repeat that? Oh my god, like that is coming back again. Cause I ain't been here since the summer. If you notice, Miss Malvina, I haven't been here since the summer. So it's like I'm trying to get back in my groove right now. Like,
It's
it's
cool. You
crazy.
here now. You here now. You ain't look. You had to take a little vacation. You back now. You back now. But no, I was just saying about family and friends, how they make it seem like everything, like I said, everything is going good and everything is well. Antonio said, anything I do, I don't be telling people because I want all my stuff to be in the shadows until it's put in stone for real. Yeah. And Sid says, I keep a stack with my friends. When I'm down, I'm down. Yeah. Miss Joni said, you. Oh, you see it? Miss Joni talking again.
Yeah, Miss Joni told me that before. I'm like, hold on, y'all. I said, I knew it. I knew it. I was just waiting. I was just waiting for Miss Joint to say, cause like I was waiting for her to admit what she was about to say, and she said, I was waiting. I said, you know what? I said, nah, no. I said, you know what? I'm back. My spot is not finna be taken. I can't go for it. That's just me personally. But I'm back now though.
You
Yeah.
back now. Yep, yep. Your spot can't be taken. What you was doing though, Naeem? What was you doing? What you doing now?
Bas- so basically, like at like the summer, like I was basically out in at Lansdowne. I was working for them as an intern. It was cool. Not only that, and then after that, around that time, I think that's when I stopped coming to the Hearts Mile sessions and everything. And then I started doing school, and I started doing YouTube because if you ain't know, I used to be TikTok famous. I had like a good 11K, and I got banned 7 times. So I got into YouTube and I got 100 subscribers only in 4 weeks. Mind you, I only had 12 subscribers, and I actually made over 50 subscribers in the first week because all I was really determining my craft because I just want to see how I'm gonna do it on my own because I'm trying to see if I could discipline myself if I just back away for a minute. I never said, "Oh, I'm not gonna be here again." I said, "You know what? Let me just take some time off real quick, cause it's crazy. I ain't telling nobody either. I'm for my throat is itching bad, but yeah, let me discipline myself real fast before I really get back in the hot smells. And now I'm more disciplined than ever. I'm about to graduate early. Like, mind you, I'm supposed to graduate in 2024. I'm about to graduate in 2023 in June. So y'all gonna see me out of that alternative school soon. So I'm gonna be out of there. And I'm about to work for the US Army as a mechanic at the high school. So
Okay. Go ahead, go
but it's
for
gonna
it,
be a 9 to
Naeem.
5 though. Yeah, it's gonna be a 9 to 5.
Wait, but they said you got banned 7 times. So
Yeah, I
with that, did
did.
they locked your account?
Yeah.
And not somebody telling people about your good stuff before it happens brings bad luck. That was from said Tony. Or said, I'm glad I keep my work to myself because I don't want unnecessary attention. That's the thing. I don't like that either. I don't need Ma said you graduating this year. Yeah, I don't like the attention or be the center of it. Some people love attention, the center of attraction. I don't. I don't want too many people because that stuff gets you caught up. I told you it was a couple people I knew on Facebook was like how they came 1 minute they was asking for cash app donations and then like a couple months later they on there showing their stack of money and I'm like y'all better be careful because people out here is thirsty, hungry, and if you and then we right here if you want to meet us and I'm like oh my god I was like let me pray for this person before somebody do something harmful to them because hungry out here. People looking for money, need money, and then you get yourself caught up showing your stack of money, you're giving out your location, your addresses, and where you at. A lot of times, if I do post something, Cam told me to make sure I post it when I leave, once I'm gone, or when I get back. You don't gotta let nobody know you're on vacation. Let them know when you get back. So
You
that's
know what's
something else.
crazy?
Go ahead, yeah.
It's crazy. I kinda do the same thing. Cause I usually be posting something, I record it, and then I'll wait until I get back in the house. You know, and all that good stuff. And it's crazy how when people they ask you for money, they steady fronting like they got it. And you be praying. See, my thing is, okay, I would pray for them, but at the same time though, you can't really feel bad for them at the same time. And I'm gonna tell you the exact reason why. You can't really feel bad for them because not only they don't want help for themselves, but at the same time they not want to listen. They not want to copy your hand. They know what you're saying, but they ain't trying to copy your hand. They only gonna listen when it's beneficial to them. So it's like you can't really feel bad or try to pray for somebody because they don't even want it themselves. Like you like shoot, it ain't even my problem no more. Like I ain't gotta worry about that. That's on you. Like when
Yeah.
somebody like say example, They could ask you, oh, you know what happened to what's the name? I'm like, yeah, what about it? I'm like, oh, you don't feel bad? No, he didn't listen. He ain't take the blueprint. What's it like? He ain't do this and that the third. So that's on him. You can't really like always feel bad for somebody that didn't even like I tried, but you barely even try. You say you try just to make the person to stop talking to you. That's wrong.
Mhm.
That's what wrong with people. People be like, I tried already. You only say you tried just for me to stop talking to you. You're not
Yeah.
getting nowhere. I'm gonna keep talking to you until I get my point across, and I'm gonna keep talking to you until this knowledge get inside of your head. I'm not finna be here repeating it and you think you gonna get out of me. Nah, I'm gonna get on you. It don't matter if you cry, you get mad, it's sad. But end of the day, I'm doing it out of love. I'm not trying to do it and embarrass you. I ain't gotta embarrass you. I ain't gotta put your business out there when I could say example, we could have a place to meet and talk privately. I got to the point where I gotta control the place. When I mean control the place, I gotta make sure nobody's not listening. Nobody's right there at the moment. It can't be cameras. It can't be people. It just gotta be a small square and two of us. That's it. A small unit and two of us. Nobody
Mhm.
got here. Nobody got to record. Simple as that. But that's the thing. People do not understand. Your business is not meant for publicity at all. It's not. It's not.
Right.
You don't know what people could do with that. And then say exam, you get an argument. They're going to use that against you. I ain't gonna lie. I elaborate too much. I elaborate too much. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I do it too, Naeem. I do, and I have people that I do. I feel like I'm a preacher sometimes. I keep like just giving my opinion. I'm gonna be the realest person that I can be, and I keep giving you my opinion. I keep giving you my suggestion. I keep giving you ways to try to go about this thing called life, and then you not taking none of this, absorbing none of this information, and it's like, okay, so then when something goes to the left with you, and I can't like Naeem, I can't feel bad, but then I'm put in a position where it's like, oh, you don't care about me, or you don't care about it. It's not that I don't care. I like Naeem said, I gave you the blueprint, I gave you the valuation, I gave you my opinion, I gave you some suggestions, but you didn't take none of them, so you ignored them. So this is the result of the consequences of you not putting no action to this situation. So I mean, I can't feel bad.
Exactly, and it's not our fault not to feel
Yeah.
bad because you your own human and you old enough know what to do and not to do. You could be 15 and you think you don't know better. You know better because you already reached to the age where you already know better. I'm gonna just put it like this: if you're above the age of, I say 11, and you claim you don't, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real strict here because I be strict to my niece all the time,
Right.
even though she only 7. But if you are above the age of 12 and you claim you don't know better, I ain't gonna lie. You probably think you don't know better, but you do. You just don't want to face it, and it's okay because I ain't gonna lie. I went through the same thing. Like, God, realize that. Let that go through your head.
Mayo said they be showing their rent. Not Mayo. You right. You right. That's how it be. People be like or spending it, and then next week they on there asking for the Cash App donation, so they don't get evicted. You. That's what I'm saying. You cannot get lost in the sauce of people. You just don't know. People be doing a bit too much. I ain't saying
Not
everybody,
just the
but
red money, not just
go
the
ahead.
red money, but you got the tax money,
Oh
the
my
tax
God, that's
season.
coming.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, tax season money, I ain't gonna lie. Tax season money is good, but I'm not gonna be on here flexing with tax money. Like,
It's
I ain't
only
gonna lie.
temporary.
If I wanted to, I could file taxes. I think I'm eligible to file taxes if I wanted to. Plus, I'm about to turn 18 in February. But that doesn't mean I'm ready to flex my on the ground. You want like I ain't flexing no rent money, no electric bills money. I ain't flexing my mother money. I ain't flexing no tax season money. Or listen, like more humble you are, the best rewards you're going to get. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you. The more humble you are, the best rewards you going to get. Cause I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, when I get on these sessions, I don't brag about what I
Right.
did in the past. That's nothing.
Yeah.
It's about what's now, what I'm doing now. You feel me? It's about now. Okay, the past was cool. Cause you know how the old heads be like, oh yeah, yo, I used to be up in that school dragging, yo. I used to be going to, and then they be the same ones going to the football games. Why are you 40 years old and 30
Right.
years old and you go to football games? And you telling people how you used to be dragging up in them high
Right.
schools. Bro,
Right.
that's nothing.
Nope.
You
Nope.
like, yo, you think these youth going to really care as much
Right.
what you did back then? Because I
Right.
ain't gonna lie. I got a Spanish teacher at my school. He has a organization as well. Like he's more, he remind me of Miss Joni a bit, but kind of different because he speaks on the same stuff. But people look at him and are like, oh, he just a preacher. Or he just trying to talk about what he did in the past. Nah, sometimes people use that example of don't be me like I was 20 years ago. You don't want to be that. I don't want to be like how my father was 20 years ago.
Mm.
Shoot. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was about to cuss, but cause I can't cuss. I ain't gonna lie. Miss Joni heard me cuss a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be cussing out the storm, yo. For real.
You grow. You got it's growth. It's called growth, Naeem. It's called growth. It's all right.
Yeah.
You learning to use it a different way, even though in the back of your head you might be cussing, but you know how to express it differently in a different way, which is that's growth. That show your maturity level. Naeem, you came a long ways though. Your waves. Look at your waves. Yo, we are.
Hold on. Before all y'all hate, hold on. I want Jada to be on here too, cause she used to hate on my head cut all the time. It's okay. Hold on. I gotta show. Hold on. All I did was wolf too. All I do is wolf and brush. I don't even
That's
have to
it.
use a oil and shampoo. Like all I do is wolf and cut my hair down. You feel me? Like I'm y'all are like please and nah. Hold on. Oh my god, when you see it in person and I apply the grease, it's over with. It's over with. Y'all go be like, oh
Yo,
my god, y'all gonna walk away like this.
y'all, oh my gosh, y'all not even got us up here. Let y'all, oh my
You just
god,
can't. You be like, how can't you can't start once once I have that feeling to like cause it's like me having the best utmost confidence ever.
y'all,
Cause when I first came to Heart Smiles, if some people in Hot Smiles know me, if you know me 2 years ago, I never had my camera on. I never had facial hair. I never had waves. All I was doing is sit on my bed, right? And I had my Chromebook with my lap for real, and I had my camera off, and I'd be so scared to talk, cause like I ain't gonna lie, I was insecure. I was insecure. I had low confidence and all that. until until of course Cam and Elder, but especially Marquay, because I ain't gonna lie. Without Marquay, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even really be talking as much because I remember we used to have before, like we Saturday. I forgot. Hey Marquay, can you help me? I forgot we used to do on Saturday. I just can't remember it. It was Miss Simone, me and Miss Morgan. I'm trying to tell you, I was on the road. I was on the road. Man,
ain't nothing
he
wrong with the
used to put me
confidence.
on a lot of things. Like Marquay is that guy for sure. Like he's like it's
We get.
crazy.
I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all gotta have y'all confidence up like Naeem. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It's that's a beautiful feeling, a good feeling, a positive feeling. Like don't let nobody drag your confidence down. It's spiritual Sundays. You see it?
Yeah, spiritual Sundays. If you was that was like that was it was way before we even had any new heartbeats. We all we had was OG heartbeats. All we had was OG heartbeats. We ain't even had we didn't even had the you know like the Sydney Alleys, Cal. We ain't even had the Donovans. All we had was Cam, Elder, Marquay, Lamar, Lene. Way before we had the Dantes. Like all we just had people that was been there for years. And I was just
Vintage.
the person that came. I was like, yo, what is this? Like, cause I remember my God put me on the Hut Smiles. I'm like, yo, I said, I don't know if I really want to do this. Like, get on the computer and talk to people. Like, you don't know how I look. I've been a Hut Smile since I was in 8th grade. Like, since I was 14. Now I'm 17 now.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Y'all gotta get the confidence is just that's a bit beautiful. I'm telling you. You gotta have it. But yo, so back to the slides. Wait a minute now. It said friends, family and friends, they'll make it seem like yes, this one is doing great. We doing swell. We got through this and that. No need to worry. But through it all, there's hardship, there's jealousy, there's lies and deceit. People will paint a beautiful picture and deep down they could be pained up. So you just don't know what look, Ma said, so proud of your growth, Naeem.
All thanks to him. All thanks to him. Like I said, if it really wasn't for him, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. He know. But yeah. And shout out to E Saint too. That's my man's. I forgot I met her in person too. That's my man's for real. Yeah. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
Y'all gonna have to do a meet, Miss Jody. Y'all gonna have to do a meet and greet with the vintage, with the new, and all that, y'all. Because I think y'all, you going. I think they doing a brunch next month. So you going
Oh,
to?
next month.
Yeah, they
I'm
doing a
trying to
brunch.
I'm on that. I can't go to the event, the a community service thing. I can't go on the 29th because I have no way of getting there. But cause some but if it's something happen next month, if it's after like November the 5th or 6th or something, trust me and believe I'm there. I'm trying to tell you, I'm there. I'm
Yeah,
there. Y'all want to see me. It's gonna be some of y'all see me for the first time. Like I don't even be talking to people like that no more. It don't hit the same no more. But y'all gonna see y'all. Trust and believe that.
yeah. Actions speak louder than words. Wait a minute. Miss Joni said, Naeem just don't be coming around. We had stuff in person. They help with transportation, Naeem. So don't even talk about the
I
transportation.
never say they never do. All I
Oh my
said
God.
was I never have a way. I never come up with my own ways. I know
Oh,
Miss Jo. If I really want Miss Joni to do something, all I gotta do is talk to her and give her a good reason. Miss Joni always got Miss Joni had me since day one. Like I gotta give her credit. Like, of course, Miss Joni always want to have me, but my thing is, I barely ask for support. I ain't gonna lie. I barely ask for support. I don't really be asking for stuff unless I come to Miss Joni and Miss Morgan. Other than that, I don't. It's like with me, I'm afraid, not afraid, but I'm just not used to the coming to people are like, hey, I need help with this or that or this and the third because me myself as a young man, I should have been prioritizing this and that and the third. So
right.
it's like, but Miss Joni always been helping me with the transportation. Like Miss Joni knows she always helped me with all that for real. Faith for effort, Naim, I give you a ride. You for real? You for
Yeah,
real?
look, you say you for real. I don't think that. I
You
think
for
they for
real?
real, Naeem. I think they for real.
I mean, if you for real, I mean, listen. All right, look. I ain't really lying. Like I'd have been.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Mr.
yeah, yeah.
Sam. It's Mr. Sam.
Is
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Sang
Mr.
got
Sam.
Instagram?
Mr.
I
Sam,
hope
you
he
got
got
Instagram?
Instagram.
And it's so y'all like, all right, so I'm getting back to the slides. Family and friends, they'll post them taking flights and they at these exotic locations. And guess what? rent a mortgage not paid, gas and electric about to be off, phone bill due, kitchen bed, etc. You see people with beautiful homes, well put together marriages, relationships, friendships, and family, but it's still so much more that we are not even aware of. So that's why I tell y'all, don't get caught up in what you see, because everything that glitter isn't gold. Yeah, you see it, Naeem? You see it?
I just follow you, Mr. Sam.
I ain't
Yeah.
met Mr.
Do you
Sam.
got clothing brand too?
Huh?
I see Mr. Sam got a clothing brand.
Wait a minute. What you, Mr. Sam? What you do? What I used to be the same. What you? What kind of clothing brand, Mr. Sam got? I'm
It's
trying to
called
get
the
out.
Faith and Effort. I
Oh,
forgot.
so
This
he
the
do
guy
hoodies
from the
and
year
sweatshirts.
round. Yeah, he sells shirt. He makes shirts and stuff. But I forgot this is the guy from year round.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie. I be forgetting. This the guy from year round. I forgot all about Mr. Sam. I be forgetting.
Cause I got one on now, Mr.
Oh
Sam.
man,
You see it? It say affirm, but on the back it got all these. Y'all probably can't see it. Like I don't. On the back it got all these affirmations. Can y'all see it? You can see it.
yeah, I see. I need one of those.
I mean, I got this from a vending. Y'all know I be supporting. I got this from a vending event Sunday. But y'all, this is one of professional speaker workshop facility. I had branded. Okay. Yeah, I do support. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Sam. Yeah, I had to get this. I was like, hold up. I made to get Cam one for winning Wednesdays. Because y'all be doing the affirmations. You sell stuff like that, Mr. Sam? I like the graphic shirts and t-shirts, hoodies and stuff like that. Especially something that means something. Like I like stuff like y'all know. I'm 41
Hey,
now.
Mr. Sam, if you could make a red shirt with the red, like if you could make a red shirt but have the logo white, I want it. I'm definitely willing to pay $30 for a shirt like that. If it got red, if you know me, my favorite color red, my gaming chair red, my windows, my
I see
curtains
your
red.
curtains red. Yup. My son love
Like,
red too.
yeah, if you got anything red, I just I'm
Yeah, I put my
uh,
said, yeah, I'm 41. Y'all know I don't lie about my age. I'm 41. This camera like making me look probably like I'm glowing like I'm 20 something. But y'all know I ain't 20 something because Camry 19 now. But yeah, I'm 41. He said send the size. What's the size? What's your size? Grandfish sweatshirt is my specialty. Like I got a soft spot for sweat. I be spending yeah, I be spending. I support. I support us. I support. Yeah, I support people. So let me know. Yeah, I support people. You see my? Can y'all see my artwork back there, Jemma? Jemma on here. It's up there on the wall, framed and everything. I be supporting y'all. I'm going to. So he said he gonna give out ride Saturday. Maya, somebody told me that. Somebody said to me yesterday. He was the guy. Probably was about Naeem age, and I'm saying, come on now, you old enough to be my son, like young enough to be my son. He said, I like your jeans, and I want to be your age when I get. I want to look as good as you when I get your age. And I said, I'm 41. He said, I'll give you a deal for 25. I said, well, I'm thank much as I've been through. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through, y'all. But yeah, so I got on here. Let's be clear. Nothing, like I said, nothing is wrong with any of it. Really having fun, enjoying life. I'm speaking on those from the outside looking in. Don't get lost in the sauce. Just because it's all gravy doesn't mean it is. People are not always happy. We have to understand there are some miserable people out here. People will throw all these things in your face to cause you sometime to question yourself. All right, let me see what y'all be. I
oh,
gotta
let me
get a
talk
bit of.
about this.
Go ahead, go ahead. Which one?
Hold on.
The one.
Oh, I mean, if you want to talk about it, or I mean,
Which
it
one?
don't matter.
This or the other one?
This right here.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. For all the people that's materialistic, let's I ain't gonna lie. Let's tone it down for a bit. Let's tone it down for a bit. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It's nothing getting your clothes from Walmart,
Nope.
Birminghamton, and all that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Let me show you something.
Naeem showing something.
This hoodie right here, this
Oh, I
PlayStation
like
hoodie.
that.
My mother got me this for Christmas, and you know it was from Marshalls. It was from Marshalls, but this $90. But I
Wow.
rather wear this every day.
Yeah.
But
I
this is
like
the type
that.
of jacket. This jacket right here, you can't really like go outside. You can't really wear it in the house because this is a more of a fashion type. But with this PlayStation hoodie, this means a lot. Cause mind you, I'm a gamer myself. Like I got a bunch of games right here. That's yeah. And a real gamer. Not only I'm a gamer, but I got games. And plus, this what I grew up on. So this hoodie right here of my childhood. Cause growing up, I had almost all the PlayStations.
Wow.
I just want to
Wow.
get that out there. All I'm saying is, it ain't nothing wrong wearing cheap stuff. As long
Right.
as the quality good, it's good no matter what. Cause like I remember I used to spend my stuff on expensive things like expensive shoes like Jordans and like I ain't gonna lie, I bought this one designer shirt. I don't want even want to tell you how much I spent on it. I don't even want to tell you. I was I fell down to my knees. Y'all know how Lil Dirt said we said I fell down to my knees with a Lord came? That's how
Yeah.
I was. I fell down to my knees like I can't believe I paid. You want to know how much I paid for a polo shirt, Miss Malvina?
How much are they? I mean, I know like 80, well, what, $100 or something?
$121.
Oh, say, mm-mm. Let me just
And
go
I
to
only did
Walmart.
it.
So,
And I only did it because I had the money.
right, right, right. I mean, it's all right to treat yourself. It's all right if you want to
Yeah,
treat yourself to that. That's fine, but
but at
don't
the
go and
same,
like treat yourself and then you hurting later, and then that's not
yeah,
doing good. Yeah, yeah.
but at the same time though, I don't even wear the shirt no more.
Oh, see, oh no, see,
That's what really gets to me. How I'm gonna pay this much money on one thing and I don't wear it,
Look for
and I don't even wear it.
play backs. Who's your dad playing? Who's your dad on video? Don't use
this
it.
It's
that.
like
So reality said, "Fake it till you make it." My Al said, "Woo, Lord." Like it's just wasting all your money on one thing when it could have been used for so many other
Some that
things.
juice now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
exactly.
Watch it,
Give me
watch
some
it.
that juice.
Mm-mm.
Can't do
That's
it.
a game of there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, with material, some people may take, like I said, take clothes, homes, cars, and materialistic things to cover up some of the realness that happens in their lives. They'll make you believe all is well, but behind it, they can be unhappy. Some, not all. Those that are genuinely happy will not use these things to tear down or degrade another person. You also have to remember we don't know what, if any, trials and tribulations they have experienced or they're experiencing to get these things. So you don't know what somebody going through to get these different things that they have, like Naeem was saying. But ain't nothing wrong with Walmart and all that. They be even having the Russell sweaters. I remember one time we used to pay a lot of money for Russell. Now Walmart carry them for reasonable prices. So I remember those days. But ain't nothing wrong. I like Walmart. I go in there in a minute, get me a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I ain't even worth less than $10.
Shit.
I ain't
Now
like
that's
just
a fact
living your
though.
means.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When I was like, when I used to go to Edmondson, if you ain't know, I used to go to Edmondson Westside High School before I got put out.
Okay.
And my mother used to take me like shopping to get me some brand new khakis, like some khakis for real. And I still got them right there. I'm like, these the khakis I bought just to get put out of high. And I only got put out of Edmondson to an alternative school because I ain't gonna lie, y'all probably get mad at me for this. One, I didn't have enough credits, and some of my grades was messed up. And two, I barely came to school. I barely came to school. That's why I took a whole summer off to really get back on my stuff. And now, like, they literally, like, they trying to is good. They offer me to do Saturday school. As soon as I do Saturday school, I earn 7 credits in one semester, and then they gonna move me up to 12th grade in January. So I'm about to be out early. Most of them my friends. And I
That's
don't know we
good.
on time. I know we on time. It's 7 o'clock.
I know
I know I
y'all.
don't want y'all too longer. You feel me? I know I talk too much, but listen, if
You
y'all want
good,
me back
Naeem.
here, if y'all want me back here for a part 3, just say the word. I don't have no problem. Like I said, I'm back in my groove. And whoever tried to take from my spot, hey, listen, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but listen, we gotta negotiate. We could come up with something. If you had a chance for my spot, let's negotiate. We could work something out. I mean, work something out. Probably we could have a session together. Who knows? But
Right.
yeah, y'all
Yeah.
let me know.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Well, I'll prayerfully Naeem will come back next week, y'all. I hope y'all got some good information, good knowledge, some experiences here. Naeem's story. Have your confidence up once y'all got off of here. Y'all have a wonderful, thriving Thursday. We will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Thank you, Naeem, for joining us and giving us your opinion, your experience, your advice. We do appreciate it. Love you all. Y'all go out there and do something productive. Look, Shane said this was a great session. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Kayla. Bye, y'all. See y'all. Thank you, Naeem. All right, y'all. Let me get off here for Miss Joni. Get me. All right, see y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good evening.